Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. And Greg Olsen on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. First and 10 at their own 29-yard line. Here we go. Burrow gonna open by putting it up. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Second and 10.
Gun.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. They're gonna work this down inside the 45.
17 yards. And the Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
12. Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A first down throw for Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 25, here's second and 6.
11 Thomas.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. He's going to be out of bounds. Gain of just a couple. And now he's got third down coming up.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here we go. 11. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
Here we go. Can. Start.
Back to throw. Burrow. They find Brown out of the backfield. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Ready?
Another shot at it from the 9. Second down and goal.
Here we go. Right 80. 12, 12, 11, 11, 11. Dot.
Burrow. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
You know, it's funny, Mike. I think in conditions like this, when you play games in these elements, everyone assumes it puts a lot of pressure on the offense, and it's actually the contrary. The offense knows where they're going. They can collect their feet, they can collect their way, but it's the defense that is more of a reactive state, and those are the guys that have a hard time keeping their footing. You see them slipping and falling, so early offensive success doesn't really surprise me, and now they have the ability to play from a lead.
So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Arande Gatson, the second. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From 41, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it, you start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Herbert to the air again. He finds a receiver. It's Trey Harris. And he's in! Trey Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Offline, ready? Here we go. Wide 80, 11, 11, 11.
Burrow fires quick to Higgins. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Gun. Dot. Wide 80. Dot.
Now Brown. And he's going to have the first down. Mark him at the 45 and move the chains. So, we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. A one-point affair, 7-6 is the score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sahad. 11 MT, tape. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Sahad.
Burrow to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
180. Raise hot. Hot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11. Hot.
Now, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be running after a gain of about 6, but that'll be good enough for a 1st down.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
11, 11, 11, 11. 180. Stop.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. 11, 11. 180. 180 shot. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11 Thomas. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's into the end zone. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
McPherson is good on the extra point. And the Bengals are in the lead by the score of 13-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Right. Hey, Rick, let's go, let's go. 12, 12. Back 80, black. Ready.
Herbert now on 1st down. This is caught down that right sideline. It's a big one for the Chargers. 31 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Herbert to the air again. He's got it at the 3. And he's close to another 1st down. This is brought down just shy of the marker.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Over the top. He's got it. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A.
Touchdown, L.A.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center, and this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and it results in an easy touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me the M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. If it's only me, wait till it. Wait till it. Wait till it. Give me a D. Give me a D.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Stop. 180. 180. Stop. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
34-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over on downs.
380. Cut. 21. Go, go. 380.
Herbert now on 1st down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trey Harris, the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. This one complete right side to Harris. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Herbert. He'll look underneath here for Hampton. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Set. 21. Hey, Ram. 380.
Now Herbert again. Throwing right. That's Johnston. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and goal, Chargers.
Set. 20.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
5-9.
Herbert will try again on 2nd down. He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and then you just need to rally tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. That one is good. And the Chargers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here.
Excuse me.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
11, 11, 11, 11. It's just 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Derwin James there defensively to break that one up. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT. Ready? 11 Tommy. Stop.
Burrow. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run-after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Here we go. Here we go. 12, 12. Stop. 180. Nice hot. Stop.
The gun is a run at the gut, and he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals cut the deficit down to 1.
Bengals 16.
Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd inches.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
6 yards.
A big one there on 3rd down, good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go with Hampton. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll go again with Hampton. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. 1st down, L.A.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
On 1st down, right back to Hampton.
Break a tackle, man. Break a fucking tackle, dog.
Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
1-yard gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Herbert. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. That is Trey Hendrickson. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Here's a 3rd and 10.
21. Let's go.
Now Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. 8-10.
Burrow working in the pistol. Quickly to the
He cannot play zone defense for nothing, bro.
first down. He's out inches.
Here we go. Right 80. 11, 11.
Burrow now. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. 3rd and inches.
Gun. Gun.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
Hats off to the interior of this defensive line. Look at the penetration they're able to get up front, Mike, to defeat their blocks. And 3rd and an inch, they knew that run was coming, and boy, were they ready.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Big 13.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
It's 2nd down.
Baylor Tiger.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
It's a gain of 13, but it brings up 3rd down.
Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
Yeah, this shit is terrible.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Good set.
The RPO, that one is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and
From the
7.
25, here's 2nd down and 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On 1, ready?
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. 180 shot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Stop.
Throwing is Burrow.
Pick it. There we go.
It's going to be intercepted.
Stupid ass nigga.
And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
First down and goal to go at the 9-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert. Forced to his right. That is hard. What a job on the scramble. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. kicker. Good with the extra point. The Chargers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 52 blue. 11 MT, 11 MT. Stop.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
7-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
It's 2nd and 8.
12, 12, 12.
Here's a designed run. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
On one, right?
3rd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 180. It's hot. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. Back to throw. Burrow. That's taken in. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down. 4th quarter stand and forces a turnover on downs. Herbert now on 1st down. Look at this complete left side to Johnston. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be out of bounds as the 1st down completion nets about 3.
At the 21-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready.
Here's Hampton. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Another run here with Hampton. He's going to have it at the 12-yard line. Enough to get the 1st down and keep it going. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. 1st down.
Hampton trying to work inside. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
21. Tip.
Now it's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he is close to the pileup, but they say he's not in. But he's got the next best thing. No touchdown, but a 1st down. It's 1st and goal.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and goal.
Hampton fighting for the goal line.
Come on, man.
But this is taken in by a teammate.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys.
On the ground, Hampton looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard
Then
line.
I lose a timeout. Come
Now
on,
we're gonna get a
dog.
stoppage. We have an injured Charger. We'll try to run with Hampton.
Oh my God, bro! They do a better job of blocking me than fucking blocking the damn CPU.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Cameron Dicker.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not...
Yeah, this trap league. Yeah, man.
Blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup.
Second down
Second
and 8.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we go. 11 M.
Whenever they switch plays, I notice that I'm not able to switch off my man or make the proper adjustments.
To the left
It's
side.
annoying.
By Chase. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike.
They make hot routes or whatever. It delays my response.
You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he is very close to the first down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
They came up a little bit short there on third down, but I think the reality is, Mike, they've been in 4-down territory for a while now. You find yourself down multiple scores. You cannot afford to waste any of these possessions.
11 Thomas. 12.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal. They'll run with Hampton. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers are able to extend the lead.
Bengals 16. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Gun. Shot. 180. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank. 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Here we go. One final play. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called.
He's so ass. This boy is ass, dog.
Silly with 1 second left in the game.
At the 39-yard line.
11.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. That left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory.
Man, I needed 3 more first downs, dog. If I could have just got 4 more first downs, I'd have got it.